DJAY Pro 5.3.2. Let's get into it. What's up, my fearless friends? My name is Shayshahn, PhearNone MacPherson, and this is Gear and Gadgets, where I like to talk tech, apparel, and gear for DJs, musicians, and artists alike. Today, we're getting into the latest update from DJAY Pro and Algorithm 5.3.2. But first, let's unpack it. As you know, DJ Algorithm or DJAY Pro is on 3 platforms. You can get it on your iPhone or your cell phone. You can get it on your iPad or any tablet device. And of course, your computer, desktop, or your laptop. This update came out on the 21st of 2025. So let's get right into the features. They added 2 new features to the software, and the rest are just improvements and fixes within the software and for decks. So the first one is they added setting to unlink controller gain from on-screen gain knobs. And we're looking at it on the desktop right now, but this is true for all 3 platforms. So what they're basically saying is you can have a different look on the volume knob versus the knob, the gain knob on your deck right here. If you look right now, when I moved the gain on deck 1, it moves along with it. However, if you want that to change for some reason, you might not want this to work together, or you might want to be able to come in here and move this by itself. And you see it's moving for me now. But if we go in here, we go to settings and we go to sound, you'll see right here it says unlink controller gain from on-screen gain. And when I click this, this is the on-screen gain knob on deck 1, and as you see, I'm holding it and it's not letting me move it. And when I move on my MIDI controller and then click this, it won't let me move it, as you can see. So when I click unlink controller gain from on-screen gain, you can move them independently. And the next added feature, they added snap on hold for saved loops. So what snap is, I'm going to use the iPad to show you. If I come in here and make a loop, so, you know, that's neural mix. This is your cues, right? But we want to go to loops and saved loops. So say we want to make a saved loop. The way you can do that is we can go anywhere on here that's not in the beat grid. As you can see, it's in between the 2 beats. So if we go to loops, say we want a loop here that's off the beat. It's in between the 2 bars. If I go to make this saved loop and hold it, you'll see it shift to the beat. You saw that? You saw how it jumped down? Try that one more time. So you can go to the pencil and erase that. Turn that off. We'll do it somewhere else. Let's put it right here. Say we want to do another saved loop. And you hold and you saw how it jumps down. So that's the other feature they just added to saved loops. Now let's get into some of the improvements and tempo changes. Those are the only 2 things that they added. Now let's talk about improvements. They improved tempo change during sync behavior. If sync is active, tempo changes on any deck will now synchronize with other decks, regardless of whether the deck itself is currently audible. So if you use the 4 decks, they'll sync. Even if the deck isn't audible, they'll be all synced up together. They improve auto mix and crossfader effects, auto transitions to always use 4-beat sync intervals. It's like they added another syncing option, kind of like what they added with the snap on hold. Now there'll always be a 4-beat sync interval. They improve active deck protection setting to also apply the auto mix mode. meaning when you're auto mixing, it won't jump to another deck and mess up that mix. They improved tab key navigation in media library. They fixed edge case where echo was active on song after transition with auto mix. So for some people, the echo was still on the song after the auto mix fader option. They fixed edge case where triggering a quantized hot cue right at the end of a loop was not instantly exiting loop. So another auto mix feature that was acting wonky for some people, now it's working. They fixed edge case where looper wasn't syncing properly with the deck. They fixed pitch fader estimation using phase for REL only signal. They fixed reading of rating metadata from the file. They fixed auto mix potential loading an incorrect song when changing the playlist. So this is all like library improvements and bug fixes. They fixed MIDI media library control focus in my files and videos. They fixed UI issue with long cue point names in cue point tool and save loops. So if you want to name your loops a long name, it'll all be there. For some people, the name wasn't showing up correctly and won't show you the correct name of the loop. They fixed highlighted track and playlist not being maintained when switching between sorted playlists. So a whole bunch of library updates and fixes, you know, minor adjustments for quality of life when you're looking for your tracks and your saved loops. Now we're going to get to decks that they improved. The DDJ-rb 5, the DDJ-rb 6, they improved the jog wheel sensitivity. On the DDJ Flex 10, they fixed beat effects not working on decks 3 and 4. On the DJM 11, they fixed unhandled options in settings utility. On the Rain 12, they fixed deck select LEDs turning on when loading a song. And of course, the infamous various fixes and improvements. So this is a lot of minor updates, which makes the update substantial, even though there's a lot of minor things that they fixed. It's a lot of quality of life, library fixes, and cataloging, and just making sure that you can see your saved loops and that they lock to the grid now. Would I suggest you update? Yes, just so you can have all these minor fixes and it just improves the quality of life while you're DJing with DJAY Pro. So that's basically it for 5.3.2. Let me know if you think this is a substantial update, if it's a needed update, if it's helping you with your decks, and if it affects you. I suggest everybody update because it doesn't hurt and it's not a big update as far as storage on your drive. So once again, my name is Shayshahn PhearNone MacPherson. Don't forget to go look at my original music. I'm trying to get my subscribers up over at PhearNone 7, my performance channel, and I'll be having a lot on there as I tour with Jizza and the Funky Nomads, Wu-Tang, artists like Coda the Friend, all performance related stuff, and my original music as a violinist and original music as a rapper. So go check that out over there at PhearNone 7. I appreciate you guys. Look for the next Gear and Gadgets. Peace.